This is the Surf Groove. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the Surf Groove. This groove is used in all sorts of music. You can hear it like Wipe Out by the Safaris, Miserlou by Dick Dale, which is also Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. You hear it in tunes by like groups like the Ventures. So anyways, let's break this thing down. It's a pretty awesome groove. It's I would say one of the fairly easy grooves, and you can elevate it a little bit by adding some hi-hat. So let's start with the first thing, and that is actually very simply on the right cymbal. You're going to pretty much play just simple eighth notes, right? So you're just playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so it's right here. So I count that off. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right, so that's pretty much all that's happening on the right. On the left hand, you're actually going to just play this really simple beat, right? You're just playing 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Right? So now let's put those two hands together. We'll do it super slow. So it goes like this. So we're going 1, 2, ready, play, and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 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 1. Now the last thing that you heard probably playing is you also add the bass drum in, and all the bass drum is you're playing quarter notes. This right here. Over and over again, just playing that rhythm, right? And the way I like to break this down is a couple ways. First, I'll play that bass drum, and then I'll first add just the ride cymbal, right? So thinking 1 and 2 and 3, here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now, one quick pro tip, and that is you actually don't play this bass drum like super strong. It's feathered, so it's a little bit light, right? So it's going to be underneath everything. So that is kind of important, like kind of get the overall feel of the groove. That's accent though, that's on the snare. That's probably the most important thing that really needs to pop out. So the next, or the backbeat if you will, right? The backbeat. And the backbeat for this is not just 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's rather this 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. And then next up, we're going to play the bass drum with the snare. So just playing 2, 3. Now think about that 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 on the snare, and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 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 1. Now, let's put this all together nice and slow. The way I like to break this down is I actually will just start very simply by adding each of these parts. So I start with the bass drum, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, add the ride, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now add the snare, ready, go, and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 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 1. And the other thing I like to add to this, I think it gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more flavor, is actually I'll add the hi-hat, and all I'm doing with the hi-hat is I'm just basically mimicking the bass drum. So while my bass drum is playing these quarter notes, my other foot is likewise going to do the same thing. Now the key to this is you want to make sure that your body is centered. I like to sit kind of towards the edge of my throne, right on my seat. This way I'm able to basically have my legs be kind of relaxed, and it's going to move at the hip joint, right? So anyway, so here we go. So now we've got these two things. Now I'm going to add that eighth note in the ride some 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now add the snare 2, ready, go, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 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 boom. Right, speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. One thing I want you to notice, a little kind of mini pro tips. So one, you'll notice I'm keeping the bass drum and the hi-hat kind of low, a little bit subdued. I'm putting a little bit of accent on the ride. And then the biggest accent I like to add is actually on the second beat of the snare. I go 1 and 3. Put a little emphasis on the upbeat. one more time, just nice and quick. 1, 2. And that is the surf groove.